So if you remember, we want to get the children to understand that the words make sentences as soon as possible. So we've got like 10 words, and already there are many, many combinations of how we can do this. So I thought we would just have a little bit of fun and remind you how this can happen. So we're going to start with a very simple example. So let's have a look at the words we've learned. Look with capital, the word and, oh, come, down, up, David, Jenny, to tender. Those words are words we can easily use to make a sentence. So I would get the children to look at the words and see if they could come up with a sentence. Remember, we did do a couple on day 2. So let's give them a clue. Let's start with these 3 words. Let's read them: to tender, up, and look. Can any of you think of a sentence we could make with these? And then the children could come and get the words and order them. Again, you could have them on a pin board or on your blackboard or on a flannel board so that they can peel them off easily and stick them up. To tender, yes, look up. To tender, look up. And you ask the children, does that make sense? Yes, it does. Very well done. Can we think of another sentence using those 3 words? So we get another child to come up. They take the 3 words and they arrange them. Look up to tender. Look up to tender. Very good. Ask the children, does that make sense? Yes, it really does. Now, this is your opportunity to do a little bit of a teach, because we have to use our capital L and we have to move it up. So we're going to change out the look for the look capital L. What did I tell you? At the beginning of a sentence, we need to have the shoes on. And you can use that as an opportunity to talk about how sentences begin with a capital letter. After that, you would add maybe 2 more words. Let's have a look how that can happen. Now we're going to add some more words. So we have already the tender, the up, and the look. And you can see we've got David and oh. Right. So what can the children do with these words? And once again, you let the children try to decide what sentences they can do using these words. Let's see how we can order these words. O with a capital letter. Well done, because we always start a sentence with a capital letter. Well done. O, look, good. Up. Oh, look up. Who's going to be looking up? That isn't a full sentence. We have to tell someone or something to look up. Oh, look up. Can we try and say that smoothly together? Oh, look up. Good. We don't go, oh, look up. That's not a good story. Those are 3 words. Let's see who's going to look up. Oh, look up to tender. Well done, but I know there's more words, aren't there? And good. David. Well done. Oh, look up to tender and David. So we've made it into a nice sentence. We haven't stopped for each word. Now I'm going to tell you something important. At the end of a sentence, we always have to have a full stop. So you already got the idea of a, sorry, this is kind of a messy full stop. I wouldn't show the children scribbling around like this, but on the computer, I have to do that, okay? So we start with a capital letter, very good, and we end with a full stop. That's the time when I've got to stop reading. I mustn't go, oh, stop, look, stop, up, stop. No, only stop at the sentence. So let's practice that. Oh, look up to Tender and David. Very good. Now, what I want to do is add a couple more things. Read it with me. Oh, 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 oh. Now, this could be very interesting. I'm just going to put my full stop in again because that's the end. That's where I'm going to stop. But there's also cute little things we call a comma. And they have a blob. I would maybe have a flashcard with these in, or if you wrote them on the blackboard, you would do them nicely. But I'm, for now, on the screen, we wouldn't show this to the children, I'm going to put the commas. Now, it depends. Yeah, there we go. Let's put commas there. And I'm going to say now, these full stops with a tail, they actually help us to take a little stop, as if we're just stopping quickly. We're not pausing. Okay, so let's look. All of these words are the same. Why is this one slightly different? It's got a capital letter because it's the new sentence. Very good. So let's go. O, 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 O. O, 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 O. Now I wonder why David and Tatenda have to look up. What do you think might be there? And you could have a whole discussion about what could be there. There could be a monkey in the tree. There could be a mango in the tree. That they could have been looking for their soccer ball and they found a tree. Maybe someone's blown bubbles. In southern hemisphere, it's often the rainy season at this time of year when you're starting, and there's storm clouds. The storm clouds gather, so maybe the boys have been playing and suddenly the rain's coming down, and I'm going to use that to determine how I'm going to read the O. So what we're trying to do right from the beginning is help children to read with expression. And with the expression, it exhibits that they understand what they're reading. So usually in the book, there will be a picture that explains the words. As a child, you could discuss a picture with them in the book. But let's go. Let's start at the beginning. Are you ready? We've got to read it very, very smoothly from the beginning to the full stop. Okay, remember, the boys are out playing, a big storm's coming, and now it's beginning to rain or even hail, throw pieces of ice down from the sky. Oh, look up, Tatenda and David. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Do you see how the O changes its tone? What about if it's suddenly bubbles? Blowing, someone around the corner is blowing bubbles and they suddenly see them all coming. Oh, look up, Tatenda and David. Oh, they're delighted with what they're seeing. Do you see the difference? So that helps the children to understand that when they're reading, they must already be putting expressions in. Now, I'm not going to labor the point, but I would definitely play with the flashcards. So you've got Jenny and Cheaper who can look up. You've got, oh, look, Cheaper, look down. You've got the down. Okay? Tomorrow we introduce is, and is will open up a whole new set of words. But I'm not going to labor this building words thing. From now on, you can work out how to do it. You can refer to the book Friends and find it in there so that they can see, I can read it on the board, now I can read it in the book. But maybe just wait a couple of days because we do need that word is to help us. Okay, so that's it for this day, and I hope you find it helpful.